The sun barely peeked over the horizon, casting an eerie glow over the quiet city. It should have been just another morning, another predictable cycle in a world that prided itself on order. But something felt wrong. The air itself seemed heavier, pressing against the lungs of those who woke to greet the day. And for Adrian Vale, the feeling was suffocating. He sat at the edge of his bed, his hands gripping the mattress as if grounding himself in reality. The dreams still clung to his mind, fragmented images of a future he didn't understand, voices whispering secrets in languages he had never heard. He had woken up drenched in sweat, his heartbeat erratic. It wasn't the first time. For the past month, his nights had been haunted by the same vision, a city not unlike his own, but shrouded in a strange, metallic haze. The people there moved like ghosts, their faces blurred and their voices distorted, as if reality itself was unraveling. And always, in the distance, a countdown, numbers glowing red in the sky, ticking down toward an unseen event. Adrian tried to shake it off, but as he left his apartment, the world outside mirrored his nightmare too closely. The streets were too silent. The air smelled of something sterile. It was as if the city had been reset overnight, every detail just slightly off. The feeling of déjà vu settled deep in his bones, gnawing at his mind like an unshakable itch. Then he saw it. On the glass window of a nearby building, reflected in the morning light, was the number, 23 hours 58 minutes and 12 seconds. The same countdown from his dreams. His breath caught in his throat. He spun around, expecting, what? A sign. A warning, but there was nothing. Just the city, waking up as it always did. But now, it felt like an illusion, a fragile construct threatening to collapse. He needed answers. Adrian found himself at the university's neuroscience department, where Dr. Evelyn Hart had spent years researching consciousness and predictive cognition. She listened patiently as he explained his visions, his voice strained with desperation. When he finished, she sat back, her expression unreadable. "You're not the first," she finally said, her voice barely above a whisper. "There are others. People across the city, all experiencing the same thing. A dream. A countdown." His skin went cold. What happens when it reaches zero? She hesitated, her fingers tapping against the desk. "We don't know. But we're running out of time." Adrian felt the weight of reality shift around him. The dreams weren't just in his head. They were warnings. A prophecy woven into the subconscious minds of those who could see beyond the veil of normality. But what did it mean? And who, or what, was behind it? As the day bled into night, the countdown continued its relentless march. More people began to notice, their own dreams aligning with Adrian's. Panic spread through the city like wildfire, but no one had answers. Governments dismissed it as mass hysteria. Scientists scrambled for explanations. But Adrian knew, deep in his bones, that the truth was far more terrifying. Then the final minute arrived. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Adrian stood in the middle of the street, his pulse deafening in his ears. The world seemed to slow, the air thick with static. People around him froze, their faces reflecting the same nameless terror. The city lights flickered, dimmed, and then silence. The sky split apart, revealing something vast and unknowable, shifting beyond the fabric of existence. The illusion of reality shattered, and for the first time, Adrian saw the truth. The future wasn't coming. It was already here. If you like this video, stay tuned for the next part. If you like these types of videos, share and subscribe to our channel. This is Thrilling Shots signing off.